Hey everyone, welcome back to Speak Easy English, the podcast where we help you speak English confidently, naturally, and with a big smile on your face.
That's right. I'm Marcus, and as always, I'm joined by my amazing co-host, Diana.
Aw, thank you. And today we've got a powerful episode for you, one that's going to change the way you think about speaking English.
Yep, today's topic is something every English learner struggles with at some point. How to stay confident while speaking English.
Confidence is the secret ingredient, right? You can know all the words, grammar, and phrases, but if you don't feel confident, it's like driving a car with no fuel. You won't move forward.
Exactly. And in today's episode, we're going to break down why people lose confidence, how to build it step by step, and what you can do to stay calm, natural, and fluent even when you make mistakes.
So if you've ever felt nervous while speaking English, or if you freeze when someone asks you a question in English, this episode is for you. You know, Marcus, I still remember the first time I tried to speak English in public. My hands were shaking, my heart was racing, and my brain was screaming, "Don't make a mistake."
Oh, I know that feeling too well. When I first spoke English with a native speaker, I forgot every single word I had learned. I just smiled awkwardly and said, yes, yes, thank you, okay.
Classic. I think we've all been there. It's funny because when you're learning alone, you're fine. But the moment you have to speak in front of someone, suddenly your brain goes blank.
Exactly. It's like your confidence runs away. But you know what's interesting? Most of the time, it's not because you don't know English, it's because you don't trust yourself.
So true. The problem is not your vocabulary, it's your mindset.
Right. And that's why today's episode is going to focus on confidence from the inside out. Because once you believe in yourself, your English will follow naturally.
Yes. And don't worry, we're not just going to give you be confident advice. We're going to share real techniques, exercises, and stories that actually work.
Because confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build.
I love that. Okay, let's officially dive in. So, Marcus, let's start with the big question. What does confidence actually mean when it comes to speaking English?
Good one. For me, confidence in English doesn't mean perfect grammar or native accent. It means being able to express yourself, even when your English isn't perfect.
Yes, confidence is not about knowing every word. It's about believing that what you do know is enough to communicate your message.
That's powerful, because a lot of learners think, I'll be confident when I become fluent. But that's backward. You actually become fluent because you practice confidence first.
Exactly. Confidence is like the foundation of a house. If it's weak, everything else falls apart. But if it's strong, even a few grammar mistakes won't matter.
And I think confidence in English comes from two main sources, preparation and mindset.
Totally. Preparation gives you skill. Mindset gives you courage. You need both to stand tall when you speak.
Let's start with the tough truth. Most English learners already have the knowledge they need. What stops them isn't grammar, it's fear.
Right. Fear of making mistakes, fear of being judged, fear of people laughing. And guess what? That fear kills your confidence before you even say the first word.
Exactly. Imagine you walk into a room full of English speakers. Your mind instantly says, what if they don't understand me? Or what if I sound stupid?
The moment you think that way, your body reacts. Your heartbeat rises, your throat gets dry, your mind freezes, boom, no words come out.
It's like pressing the pause button on your brain.
And the funny thing is, native speakers also make mistakes. They forget words, they stutter, they say or all the time. But they don't panic because they know communication is about connection, not perfection.
Exactly. When learners realize that English is just a tool, not a test, everything changes. You stop trying to perform and you start trying to connect.
I love that. And that's when real confidence begins, not when you never make mistakes, but when you don't care about them anymore.
Yes, because confidence is not, I will never fail. It's, even if I fail, I'll try again.
So true. I once taught a student named Lena. She understood everything perfectly, but she never spoke in class. One day I asked her why. She said, "I'm scared my classmates will laugh if I pronounce something wrong."
That's so common.
Yeah, so I told her, "Lena, everyone in this class is learning. No one's perfect, not even me." The next day, she spoke up for the first time. She made a few mistakes, but everyone clapped for her. From that day, her confidence grew every single week.
That's a beautiful story. And it proves that the moment you stop worrying about what others think, your confidence starts to grow automatically.
Absolutely. So if you're listening right now, remember this. Your fear is not real. It's just your imagination trying to protect you.
Exactly. But your imagination can also become your power. Let's talk about that next. So, how do we actually build confidence?
The first step is self-talk. The way you talk to yourself matters. If you keep saying, "My English is bad," or "I'll never be fluent," your brain believes it.
Yes, that inner voice can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Try replacing negative thoughts with positive ones. Instead of, "I can't," say, "I'm learning." Instead of, "My English is terrible," say, "I'm improving every day."
Exactly. It sounds simple, but it changes everything because your words shape your confidence.
The second step is small victories. Confidence is built by progress, not perfection.
Oh, I love that. Small victories are like mini celebrations for your brain. Maybe today you spoke to one person in English. Maybe you ordered coffee in English without freezing. That's a win.
Yes, celebrate it. Say, "I did it." That's how your brain connects English with positive emotion.
Another big one is preparation. If you know you have to speak English, maybe at work or in a meeting, prepare a little bit before. Think about the phrases you might need.
Exactly. Preparation builds comfort. Comfort builds confidence.
For example, if you're going to a restaurant abroad, you can practice saying, "Hi, can I get a table for two, please? Can I have the menu? The food was great, thank you."
That's perfect. When you prepare those lines, you enter the real situation with less stress because your brain already knows what to say.
Another way to build confidence is through body language. Stand tall, make eye contact, smile, even if you're nervous.
Yes, psychology says your body can change your brain. If you act confident, your mind follows.
That's why I always tell my students, even if your voice shakes, keep speaking, because the more you speak, the faster fear disappears.
100%. You can't think your way into confidence. You have to speak your way into it.
That should be on a t-shirt. Speak your way into confidence.
I totally buy that. But seriously, confidence comes from action. You can read 1,000 English books, but until you open your mouth, you won't grow.
Right. And don't wait until you feel ready. No one ever feels ready. You just start, even when you're scared.
Exactly. Remember how babies learn to speak? They don't wait for perfect grammar. They just try, copy, laugh, repeat. That's confidence in its purest form.
That's a great point. So, listeners, the key to building inner confidence is 1. Change your self-talk. 2. Celebrate small wins. 3. Prepare for real situations. 4. Use confident body language. 5. Keep speaking even when you're scared.
Perfect summary. And you know what's cool? These 5 steps don't just help in English, they help in life too.
So true. When you build English confidence, you also build life confidence.
Okay, coming up next, we'll talk about 2 more game-changing ideas. How to stay confident even after mistakes, and how to keep your confidence long-term.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
So, Marcus, we've talked about building confidence, but what happens when you lose it? When you make a big mistake while speaking and suddenly you want to disappear?
Oh yeah, I think every English learner has had that moment when you say something wrong and people laugh or look confused.
Exactly. Even I've had it, and English is my first language.
Wait, really?
Oh, yes. Once, when I was in a live class, I accidentally said sheet instead of seat. Everyone burst out laughing, my face turned red, and for a moment, I wanted to hide under the desk.
Oh no, that's hilarious.
Yeah, but then I realized the world didn't end. People laughed, I laughed too, and we moved on. It actually made me more confident later because I learned to laugh at myself.
That's such a great point. Mistakes are not the enemy. Shame is. When you let shame control you, you stop growing. But when you accept your mistakes, they become your best teacher.
100%. Every time you make a mistake, your brain learns the right way faster. It's like training at the gym. Your muscles grow only after effort and a little bit of pain.
Exactly. Think about it. If you never made mistakes, how would you know what to improve?
True. That's why I tell my students, mistakes are proof that you're learning.
I love that. You know, when I first tried learning Spanish, I said estoy caliente to mean I'm hot. But apparently, it means something very, very different. My Spanish friends laughed so hard and I was embarrassed. But you know what? I never forgot the right phrase after that. So even that embarrassing moment made me better.
See? That's the secret. When you can laugh at your mistakes, you own them. And when you own them, they lose power over you.
Right. So, listeners, next time you make a mistake, don't say I failed. Say I just learned something new.
Yes, that's real confidence. Confidence doesn't mean you never fall, it means you get up every time you do.
Exactly. I like to call it bounce back confidence.
Ooh, I like that phrase, bounce back confidence, because that's what confident speakers do. They bounce back fast.
Let's share a few quick tips for that.
Tip number 1, smile and keep going. If you make a pronunciation error, don't freeze. Just smile and repeat it correctly. Most people will appreciate your effort, not your perfection.
Yes, and when you smile, it tells your brain, hey, this isn't dangerous. That reduces anxiety instantly.
Tip number 2, use humor. If you said something funny by accident, laugh with people. Don't be afraid to say, oops, I meant this.
It makes you seem relaxed and confident, and it actually helps you connect with others better.
Tip number 3, reflect, don't regret. After your conversation, think about what went wrong and what you can fix, but don't beat yourself up over it.
Right. The goal is to learn, not to punish yourself. You can even keep a little English journal where you write your daily conversations and note small improvements.
That's a great idea. Journaling helps you see progress, and when you see progress, you naturally gain more confidence.
Okay, last one. Record yourself. When you record and listen to your own voice, you start noticing patterns and improvements. It's like watching your growth in real time.
And trust me, you'll be surprised. After a few weeks, you'll think, wow, I sound much better than before.
That's so true, because confidence grows when you see evidence of your improvement.
Exactly.
So, Marcus, let's say someone has built confidence. They're speaking better, feeling better, but how do they keep that confidence long term?
That's such a good question. Because confidence is like a plant. You have to water it every day.
I love that metaphor.
It's true. You can't just practice English once a week and expect to stay fluent. You have to keep using it in your daily life.
Like, listen to podcasts in English, especially ours, G. Watch movies without subtitles, talk to friends online. Small things that keep your English brain awake.
Exactly. The more you live in English, the more natural it feels.
And that's what long-term confidence is. Not about being perfect, but being comfortable in English.
Another thing is community. Confidence grows faster when you have people who support you. Join English groups, online classes, or even conversation clubs.
Yes, when you speak with others who are learning too, you realize, I'm not alone. Everyone's making mistakes, and that's okay.
And don't compare your progress to others. Comparison is the thief of joy.
Exactly. Focus on your growth, not someone else's speed.
Here's a fun idea. Make a confidence vision board. Put photos, quotes, goals, and English words that inspire you. Every time you look at it, you'll feel motivated to keep going.
Oh, I love that. I actually have one on my wall with words like speak boldly and progress, not perfection.
That's awesome, because visual reminders keep your energy high.
And let's not forget, rest is part of progress. Sometimes people push too hard and burn out. It's okay to take breaks.
True. Confidence doesn't mean constant energy. It means you keep going even when motivation drops.
Exactly. Confidence is built through consistency, not intensity.
Beautifully said.
So, before we wrap up, let's recap what we've learned today.
Sure. Confidence starts with changing your mindset. Stop fearing mistakes. Build small wins and celebrate them. Prepare, use confident body language, and keep speaking. When mistakes happen, smile, laugh, and learn from them. Keep your confidence long-term by staying connected to English daily and being kind to yourself.
Perfect recap.
And remember, listeners, every confident English speaker you admire today was once scared too. The only difference? They didn't stop.
That's right. Don't stop. Even if your words aren't perfect, your effort is beautiful.
That's powerful, Diana.
Thank you.
So, to everyone listening, believe in your voice because your voice matters.
And as always, keep speaking, keep learning, and keep growing.
You've got this.
We'll see you in the next episode, only on Speak Easy English.